Alright, so on this episode, welcome to Mama Smurf Intro Part 2. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the turbos, and we're also going to talk about the stereo system, navigation, the rear view camera, the wheels, the air ride suspension, and all that good stuff. Well, anyways, we're going to go ahead and go with this first turbo over here. It's a little hot because we've been driving it, but here you can see you got your driver's side turbo kit. It's all done professionally. And then over here you got the passenger side. With both of these right now, I'm putting out 747 horse to the rear wheels and 950 to the crank. I also got my cold air intake that runs inside underneath where the radiator is. Runs almost identical with it. They had to do a little trimming up here to make everything fit just right, but you can also adjust the air ride like these right here. You get, if you look inside here, it's hard to see with the camera, but there's 4 Allen key bolts, and you can adjust those, and you can move how much tow and camber you want in your car. And one thing, don't hate on this guys, but one thing I am going to get changed is this front grille. It's a little broke and bad. I got the struts for the hood coming in. I'm getting rid of the stick, so I won't be having the stick no more. I also got, I'm gonna get some tint for the front headlights, or I might just go with the halos. The halos I like a lot, but I haven't decided yet. You guys can comment below and tell me which ones you think would look better. One thing about the inside that I would like to do later on is, instead of the cloth interior, go with the leather package like most premiums have. Some come with the cloth, some come with leather. What I really like is how it has the chrome featuring. It has the touchscreen radio in there. You can change your display, your background, all your different effects. I got the navigation system. It tells you where gas stations are, your speed limit, what the speed limit on the road is, all that good stuff. And one thing that most people also think that I forgot to mention is the AC on this car. People think it doesn't have AC, which it does have AC. As you can tell in here, you look at it normally, you're gonna be like, what the fuck, there's no AC in here. Sorry for the language for kids if kids are watching, but it just comes out sometimes. But there's AC, so it's just basically your drag car with AC and all the normal mods a normal daily driver would have, you know. It still gets good gas mileage on the interstate. I'm still somehow getting 43.9 miles to the gallon with twin turbos. I don't know how, but it's happening. And in the back, you come to the back, I got dual chambers on both the sides of the exhaust. It has tinted tail lights, which I think they need redone, but you guys can comment below and tell me what you guys think. It looks like it's starting to kind of wear. I would like to go darker on that, along with the tint. The tint's dark, but in the daylight on the windows, you can still see through it, and so I want to go darker. But another thing that I was going to talk to you guys about, what would you guys think if me and my buddy here, if he'll go ahead and turn the camera around real quick, the cameraman, if we get to 10,000 views in 2 to 3 weeks, I'll go ahead and I'll do a giveaway. I'm not going to say what the giveaway is yet, but I'll do a giveaway to the 10,000 view, the person that views it the 10,000 time. And if I get 100 subscribers in 3 weeks, I'll also go ahead and do a giveaway. One of the other features that this car has that most cars don't come with is the quiet and loud and exhaust button. You can go ahead and switch it from stock exhaust to dumps just by the up or down arrow. To close it, you'll press down. To open up the dumps, you would of course just press it and it'll open it up. I also have my boost gauge, my fuel regulator. As you can see, all the gauges and stuff, they light up whatever color you want. I got LED headlights. Also my turn signals, they'll change from LED color and they'll light up orange and do the 3-way in sequence. I'm thinking on these little markers though, what I should do is go get the tint covers that go around these, or get them vinyl wrap done so like can't really see them anymore. I don't think the orange goes with the blue and black scheme very much, but other than that, the car is really good handling car. Right now I got the air pressure set almost all the way down, but not all the way, because you can see these rocks here. I don't want to mess it up too bad. But yeah, for now I think we're gonna go ahead and give you guys a test drive and see how you guys like going on a test drive in the good old Mama Smurf here. So we're not gonna end the video yet, but shortly we will. Alright, cameraman, let's get in the car and let's get a little spunky.
Edit this, but I did put my finger over the camera a couple times. Just went over it, not knowing I did.